Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Vayom Nitai Gaur, Radhesham Japon, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Jay Sri Radhe, welcome back. The Life of Love, biography of Srimad Radharaman Charan Das Dev, the veritable embodiment of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's universal religion of love. By Dr. Ovial Kapoor. A text that, if you want to study properly the English version, you can find it in the libraries in Brindavan, Rasvihar Lal, they have it, some copies there. Also, you can find it on Amazon and in amazon.co.uk. Also, there are copies, so it's possible to find. Otherwise, you can contact me and to get the PDF file of this book. I know that the book has the rights and copyrights, but the Life of Love is something that must be available for everyone. So in any case that is absolutely impossible for you to find a physical copy of the book or to buy it online, you can contact me by email and I will send to you with all the respect for the owners. Yes, you can read, but not print or, of course, no sell, but you can read if in case that I will bring it to you. The original Life of Love, I will make a small parenthesis here, this book by Dr. Ovial Kapoor, who is here. He was originally a disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. But then, after the departure of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Dr. Ovial Kapoor took shelter on Gaurang Das Babaji Maharaj, who is disciple, Siddha Mahatma, of Namacharya Ramdas Babaji Maharaj, who is a Siddha Mahatma, who at the same time is disciple of Sri Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev. So he, the author, is disciple of the Guru Parampara of Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev, so also called as Sri Radharaman Parivar. But this book, the original book, was here, published in 1926. This book actually is from 1926, given to me by Sri Brajgopal Agarwal, writer, a poetician, a wonderful man that I had the chance to meet in Brindavan, that my dadu in Brindavan. And this book was written by Narendranath Chatterjee. This is the original Life of Love, and you can see it's a book for collection. Actually, I am reading with very much care because it's all open like this, you see. But yes, as soon as we finish the Dr. Kapoor version, we will study the original version that is much smaller, but there are some lilas here that are not here inside. But the original Life of Love is called Charit Sudha. Charit Sudha is a text of several volumes like this, very big book, with much more and deeper understanding. But the original one is in Bengali. There is one version in Hindi, and that version was translated by Dr. Ovial Kapoor and by Sri Brajgopal Agarwal as well. And the father of Brajgopal Agarwal helped in the Hindi translation, and from all that, the English versions are coming. So if we truly want to study the life of Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev, I would recommend to study the Bangla version, the original Bangla version, who was approved by Sri Ramdas Babaji, directly disciple of him, Siddha Mahatma, a perfect Siddha Bhakta, and Lalita Shakima, who was intellectual Sanskrit scholar, and she, with the help of her guru brothers, Guru Bhai, did all this work. So is worth to read it and to learn from that book. So this is coming after we finish this beautiful work. Vaya Nitai Gaur Radheshyam, Japo Hare Krishna Hare Ram. May the Kripa of Nitai be with you. And in this episode we will read in the previous episode we read the deliverance of Dinabandhu, who was a Brahmin disciple of Bhadevava, and who by his Brahminhood, false ego, we can say, and by his scholarship on Sanskrit, he thought that the mantra, the Gaura mantra that Bhadevava was giving to him in the Diksha time, moment of Diksha, Dinabandhu thought that this mantra was wrong, grammatically incorrect Sanskrit, not knowing that this mantra was given to Sri Radharaman Charan Das Dev directly from Nitai mouth came this Gaura mantra. Nitai give the Gaura mantra to Radharaman Charan Das Dev. This is something unique in our full Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. After the disappearance of from the external lila of Nitai Gauranga, we don't have accounts of events like this, but this happened with Bhadevava. Nitai Gauranga came to him and Nitai uttered the Gaura mantra in the ear of Bhadevava. So this Dinabandhu thought that this mantra is grammatically incorrect. Bhadevava then came in the dream of Dinabandhu and spoke to him what is Sanskrit, what is correct Sanskrit, and he said all the Sanskrit documents nowadays available that you have been studying, and even the ones you have not been studying, and Bhadevava mentioned them in the dream, those Sanskrit texts and scholars are wrong. The only correct Sanskrit is through Panini. So Bhadevava in the dream of Dinabandhu explained everything about Sanskrit correct grammar, and he said in this verse, in this text, in this shloka, you can find that grammatically correct is what you have been receiving on Gaura mantra, and this Gaura mantra is perfect because it's God in himself. This Gaura mantra was given by Nitai, directly mouth of Nitai. So Dinabandhu's false ego was absolutely destroyed, and he surrendered 100% to the lotus feet of Bhadevava. And that story is so wonderful. So I pray that you will watch the previous video of the deliverance of Dinabandhu Das. So beautiful, and of course uplifting in spiritual terms. So let's go now with the second visit to Calcutta. It's page 31, and the title is At the House of Yogendranath Mitra in Darjiparha. After staying in Prasanna Babu's garden for a month, Baba Mahasai expressed his desire to move from there. Prasanna Babu insisted on his staying for at least 2 more months. Baba Mahasai said, a Vairagi Vaishnav should not stay at one place for long. At this time, Sri Yogendranath Mitra came and took him to his house in Darjiparha. There, Baba Mahasai fell ill. A physician, a doctor, was called. He examined it and said alarmingly, you have too much congestion in the chest. You must have complete rest and must not speak. How long? Asked Baba Mahasai. Baba Mahasai is Radharaman Charan Das Dev. Jai Sri Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe. How long? Asked Baba Mahasai. Physician, the doctor, said, I would be better if you rest for 6 months or at least 3 months. Baba Mahasai, I think I should go mad if I do not do kirtan for 3 months. Doctor, on my request, you must rest for at least 1 month. Baba Mahasai, I should try as far as possible if Nitai Chand so wills. Jai. The doctor prescribed medicine and went after warning Nitya Swarup and orders to see that no one was allowed to meet Baba Mahasai. Nitya Swarup closed the door of Baba Mahasai's room and sat outside. He told everyone who came to see him that he was ill and was not allowed to talk. Many people went back, but some insisted that they might be allowed at least to have his darshan once. Baba Mahasai heard their entreaties and shouted, "Oh, Nitya Swarup, open the door, or my brain will blow up." Nitya Swarup went in and said, "The doctor had asked you not to talk with anyone for a month." Baba Mahasai said, "But is this body my own? It is Nitai Chand's." Is the body of Nitai Chandra, not his body. He will use it as he please. If the devotees are not allowed to see me, he felt hurt. How can I, for my own happiness, deprive him of the happiness he feels in helping a devotee through me? Cursed be my selfishness and the desire for my own well-being and happiness. Nitai Chand can take care of me better than I can myself. I do not prevent anyone from coming to me. Nitya Swarup had to obey. Jai Nitai! One evening when Baba Mahasai was sitting in the room surrounded by Lalita Dasi and others, he said with a start, "Some Mahatma is coming. Go and see." One of the devotees rushed out, and in the meantime, a gentleman came in. His dress was most ordinary, but his face was radiant with eyes, and the eyes were wet. His gait indicated that he was the traveler of a world different from our own. As soon as Baba Mahasai saw him, he said, "Oh, Radha, came." He went forward and embraced him. Both looked each other in their arms and became unconscious. The devotees stood behind, surrounding them so that they might not fall. After some time, they came to their own and sat down. The newcomer said, "For a long time I have nourished the desire for your darshan. Gaura has kindly fulfilled the desire today. Perhaps you have not been able to recognize me. I am Shishir Kumar Ghosh." Wow! Jai ho, jai ho, jai ho, jai ho, jai ho, jai ho. Babaji, Dada, since morning today, my mind was not with me. It seemed to have gone out to seek someone, and the heart seemed to be impatient to embrace someone. And look at the mercy of the gracious Lord and the design of Yoga Maya. Only a little while ago, I was thinking of you. Shishir Babu, what made you think of this fallen soul? Babaji, nothing in particular. I was only thinking how powerful was Shishir Babu. He could dispatch an orthodox Brahmin and great Pandit abroad. If I met him, I would quarrel with him. Shishir Babu, your Thakura, Lord Gauranga, is not so simple and naive as you think. This time, he thought of saying goodbye to the Brahmin and the Pandit in him and going abroad to seek the company of foreigners. What could I do? I had myself lost my caste by keeping company with him. They talked in this manner for a long time. They understood each other. It was difficult for others to understand what exactly they meant. But for others, it was a surprise and a threat to see the way in which they behaved towards each other. They sometimes laughed, sometimes wept, and sometimes Sattvika Bhavas appeared on their bodies. After some time, Shishir Babu left. 2 or 3 days later, Sri Rashika Mohan Vidya Bhushan, the eminent writer who is known for his contribution to Vaishnava literature, came to see Baba Mahasai, along with another Vaishnava. They differ in their views regarding the role of Yoga Maya. The Vaishnava said that all that happened was the play of Yoga Maya. Vidya Bhushan said that what happened is the phenomenal world. In the phenomenal world was due to Maya, while all that happened in the transcendental world was due to Yoga Maya. All right, here we have some interesting philosophical thing. The Vaishnava said, so it refers to Radharaman Charan Das Dev, say that all that happened was the play of Yoga Maya. So everything that happened is Lila. While the writer Vidya Bhushan said that what happened in the phenomenal world, so in the material world, was due to Maya, so Mahamaya, illusion. While all that happened in the transcendental world was due to Yoga Maya. So Yoga Maya is only working on Nitya Lila, while Mahamaya, the illusion, is on material world. But Babai Mahasai, if I understand, they say the Vaishnav, so Babai Mahasai, I guess, say no, Yoga Maya, everything what happened is by the will of Yoga Maya. Counting this material world. Wow. Beautiful. When they saw the opinion of Baba Mahasai, he starts Sankirtan, describing the relation between Maya and Yoga Maya and confirming that confirming the standpoint of Vidya Bhushan. As the Sankirtan was going on, okay, one more time. When they saw the opinion of Baba Mahasai, he started Sankirtan, describing the relationship between Maya and Yoga Maya and confirming the standpoint of Vidya Bhushan. Vidya Bhushan, then what happened in the world is Mahamaya, and what happened in the spiritual world is Yoga Maya. All right. As the Sankirtan was going on, Shishir Babu came along with his grandson and began to sing and dance in the Sankirtan. After the Sankirtan was over, Baba Mahasai said to Shishir Babu, I find that when you came here, this child often accompanies you. He is fortunate indeed. Shishir Babu said, when I come to you, I forget the word. I bring him with me so that I may not completely forget it and become a recluse. Do you get it? That Shishir Kumar said that he came with this kid from his family.
Which kid? Who is this kid?
Is his relative? Yes, it's from his family. He go to see Radharaman with this kid. So Radharaman said to Shishir Babu, said, this kid is very fortunate that he is coming with you. And Shishir Babu said, no, actually I am bringing him because when I am with you, with Radharaman, I lost my mind in terms of the material world. Then if I am not with him, I will become like a sannyas with you, like part of the Radharaman gang. Shishir Babu say, when I come to you, I forget the word. I bring him with me so that I may not completely forget it and become a recluse. Baba Mahasai laughed and say, the Lord does not want you to become a recluse because he is fulfilling a great mission through you and you have much more to do. May he give you long life. Jai Ho. During Baba Mahasai's stay in Darjiparha, Shishir Babu often came to him and talked about Krishna Lila. Sometime Baba Mahasai also went to him. In Darjiparha, there lived a young man named Kevalachandra Chattopadhyaya. He was regarded by the people of Darjiparha as a veritable incarnation of evil. Everyone hated and feared him. He heard about Baba Mahasai and came to see him one day out of curiosity. He was so much impressed by the kirtan of Ramdas Baba, Jai, and the sweet thoughts and behavior of Baba Mahasai that he began to come every day. Soon, a remarkable change came over him. He took mantra from Baba Mahasai and began to wear kanti and tilak and chant Harinam. Jai Ho, Mahavira. At first, people thought that this was only a clever device to win the favor of people and further cheat them. But it was not long before they realized that the change was not only in outward form, but in thoughts, words, and deeds. What a surprise! Kevalachandra, who till only a short time before was a terror to the people of Darjiparha, has suddenly become meek and humble. Jai Ho. The man whose only function was to torment people has suddenly begun to love and serve them. Baba Mahasai gave him the new name, Vijaya, which means victory. People thought that by so doing he hoisted the flag of victory, the Harinam, over evil. Radharaman Charan Das Dev ki jai. Sri Mahavira Radharaman ki jai. In the next episode, we will read Parting of Navadvip Das. Oh, Krishna. Here will come the moment that Navadvip Das have to leave Baba Mahasai for the sake of Lila and for the further instruction for the devotees, for all of us, how we should see our Gurudev and act with our Gurudev. Our Gurudev can never be in the position of Bhagavan. He can never be in the same level of Bhagavan. Even Bhagavan and Guru are one in Tattva, but Radharaman put it very clear that nobody have to worship me as Bhagavan. I am no Bhagavan, Guru Bhagavan, blah, blah, blah. No. I am a servant of Nitai Gauranga. That's it. So this Lila, in the next episode, will tell us in detail. Jai Jai Sri Radheshyam, Jai Jai Sri Radheshyam, Jai Jai Sri Radheshyam. Jai Mahavira Radharaman Charan Das Dev ki jai, Nitai Gauranga ki jai, Radheshama Sundar Lala ki jai, Jai Jai Sri Radhe, the life of love ki jai, Sharit Sudha ki jai, Jai Jai Sri Radhe.